What's up, guys? Welcome back to Savory Swole Mates, where we flex at you and then we eat some cookies, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. Today's cookies are
as follows.
Sneak peek.
This box actually looks really good.
All right, so you saw this lineup, right? You see this lineup. What goes through your head? Are you like really excited?
Yeah,
Are you pissed
it's a good
off?
lineup. I feel like this. Am I pissed off? Yeah. Actually, I think this lineup looks really good. Really good.
Really good.
So.
I think there was a couple cookies on here that we both have had before that we really like 10 out of 10 cookies. Like really excited to dive into a couple of these. Sometimes you just have those lineups that hit, and this appears to be one of them. Might not end up being one of them. You never know until we actually dive into it. But I will say this, they did a really good job on the overall appearance. The aesthetics of the cookies today look good.
Yep.
So we switched it up a little bit last time. We're just gonna dive into it cookie by cookie. We're gonna give a description and then we're gonna try it. The first one up is this monster. This is the Mallow Sandwich featuring Oreo. Let's get a good look at that guy.
Come on.
So this is a fluffy, creamy center with brownie pieces sandwiched between two chocolate cookies made with Oreo cookie pieces. Just this massive Oreo. This one has a 4.4 average rating and 70,000 reviews. Look at this thing. Like, guys.
It's a monster, actually.
Like, who as a kid didn't dream of having like a massive sized Oreo? And
Yeah,
this is kind of what you get here.
I've never loved the frosting on this, to be honest.
Look at that, like brownie cookie
there's like
piece
there's
in
like
there.
a piece of
Dang.
I don't know, but
okay. Well, let's see what it's all about today. Oh man.
I don't like that it smooshes.
Just give it a chance. You didn't even take the bite. It does smoosh though, I know. It's a little soft in that regard.
That's the best one that I've ever had. I don't know what about it, if they chilled it just right, but that one's the best tasting one I've ever tasted. That one was really good.
Check out the brownie in the middle though. You guys just see that?
I'm not a huge fan of that one normally, but that one's really good. You know what? I feel like it's an ice cream sandwich that melted a little bit.
That's what it tastes like.
It tastes exactly like if you melted one of those Oreo cookies.
Look at this
sandwiches.
there. You guys see what we're talking about there? That brownie in there. It's got like little chunks of pieces in there.
Hey, you know what we never did?
I don't.
We never cheers.
Oh my.
So this is
late cheers. We were so excited to dive into that one.
I know.
That one's really good and it's chilled. So it's like a little cold, so it kind of has
Make sure it's chilled because I think that it also smooshes less when it's chilled. The frosting can kind of like be a little thicker.
Yeah, that one has a 4.4 average rating on there. I might even go higher than that. We'll rank them all out later,
really
but
that's the best one I've ever had. That one normally I'm kind of like, and I love Oreos. Do not get me wrong. That one just never, it just always misses the mark for me.
Yeah.
But that one was the best one I've ever
had. And the difference is like with an Oreo, you don't get like cookie pieces inside. This has like actual crushed up Oreo inside of it. That's really good.
If I had one just to change it, the cookie would be a little bit crispier. That's it.
Yeah, but then if it's hard because then it squishes the Mallow more.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our next one here. Ooh, the salted caramel cheesecake. So I believe this is a new one. This is a caramel cheesecake baked over a buttery graham cracker crust and topped with a drizzle of caramel, a sprinkle of sea salt, and a dollop of whipped cream.
Love me a graham cracker crust. And normally this thing does not come off very good.
4.7 stars average rating on this. Got 101 reviews. It is new, so we're going to be the 102nd review here.
It's coming off pretty good. That's what it looks like inside of there. And
I don't know. It's the sounds of it.
It actually looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good, sounds good, description's good. Let's see what it's all about.
And I love a little salt with my dessert. I'm one of those types of, that was kind of a big bite.
That is a big bite. I'll take it. I'll have that big bite. Okay. Okay. I don't know if she's disgusted or really happy with it. But here I go. We did get a fork. We got a fork for this one. I wouldn't mind just eating the whole thing, but here we go.
I already know Michael's gonna lose his freaking marbles over this one. But we'll see. We'll let him decide himself.
It tastes like a candy.
It does. It tastes like a caramel. It tastes like a caramel. So if you like a salted caramel, that they got the flavor spot on with that.
I'm usually not crazy about their cheesecakes, but that one, guys.
That one's.
It's got a nice thick cheesecake on there. It's got those big pieces of salt on top there, the drizzle of caramel.
That one and the raspberry one, probably the best cheesecakes that they've made.
And I know it's hard to get their cheesecakes right because
cheesecake is hard in general.
It is. I've never made one, but I would imagine it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really, really good. Super happy with the salted caramel cheesecake. Now, this is one of our favorites, the Galaxy Brownie. A brownie cookie smothered in a warm fudge glaze and sprinkled with rainbow candy bits. 4.3 average rating and 80,000 reviews on this guy.
And you know I love some kind of like sprinkle, so
nice.
I was happy to see it.
This takes me back to going back like after school snack, those cosmic brownies. We all know what they're going for here. And sometimes that little bit of texture, ooh, it's a warm, it's a little bendy in the middle.
You know what people were talking about in the comments?
Crunchy on the outside.
Your bites aren't big enough.
Look, guys. It's too much quiet time if I take a big bite. I go back and I eat 70% of the cookies at night, so.
That's true. I eat 30%.
And
I eat 70%.
we're actually filming another video after this that involves a lot of food, so. I'm gonna save my big bites.
That warm is freaking nuts.
And here's the other thing about it, though. So those little bits on top, those add a nice texture to it.
I agree.
It's got some good crunch on the edges, really soft in the middle, and then you get some crunch from the little candies
Well, and this is like a brownie, and then it has a nice little glaze, and then the candy top,
Yeah.
so it's perfect.
That one's really good.
I think it's
the
great.
4.3 average rating on there is absolutely absurd. Whoever gave that anything less than a 4.5 just doesn't understand life. Confetti Milkshake, a confetti sugar cookie rolled in a rainbow sprinkle and topped with cake flavored buttercream and a dollop of whipped cream. 4.4 average ratings, 85,000 reviews.
Okay, this one has been on our top
This is like
list.
one of Terica's like really high up there ones.
Oh my god.
You get like, these are big sprinkles on the outside. These aren't no joke right here.
And I feel like they're not for just aesthetic.
No.
They add to the texture of the cookie. The frosting on that is so good.
I'm losing some sprinkles
gosh,
here.
what the?
Wow.
I feel like every time I have that, it gets like I like it more. Which most
It's got
cookies,
a really good like cake batter taste to that cookie. And then you're getting a lot going on there with the sprinkles. You look at the undercarriage. Look at all those sprinkles.
Don't show them. That's
Sorry.
That's R-rated.
We'll have to blur it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. I really do like the confetti milkshake.
That one is one of my all-time favorites because of the sprinkles, because of the taste. It's like that, remember the cookie dough one? It just didn't have the cookie dough taste. That one tastes like a confetti cake milkshake.
It does.
So.
I just realized you didn't get the snickerdoodle. And I'm not disappointed.
Okay, if I see that freaking snickerdoodle on there one more time.
I don't know. Some of y'all might like the snickerdoodle. We're just not about doing a snickerdoodle every week.
I would like to know in the comments who goes there for a snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skillet cookie is up next.
Okay, this one's kind of actually like
it's
stuck to the bottom.
Stuck.
Okay.
So this is a warm and gooey semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie topped with a scoop of vanilla bean mousse and a drizzle of semi-sweet chocolate. We've got 4.3 average stars here. 52,000 reviews.
I'm gonna mush this down.
We've had this before. It never quite hits for us like the way that it sounds like it should.
I don't like the frosting. I don't like this whipped frosting.
I like it.
Never have. I don't know if I ever will, but that is why this one just has never done it for me, but we'll see.
We mush it down, right? We gotta spread it out a little bit there. Get in there. It's soft. It actually looks like
crunchy.
a cookie.
It was crunchy.
Yeah, we're getting a little bend in the middle here. It looks like a little cookie doughy, which I am not mad about.
That one's good. That was much better today than I feel like we've ever had for that cookie. I don't know if they cooked the cookie part more.
See that bend right there? Ooh, I think they cooked it less in the middle and more on the outside because we did get like a little crunch on the outside.
You want that crunch on the outside, but you don't want it to be crunchy all the way through.
I like the stuff in the middle. The little wannabe ice cream is really, I was hoping to lick that fork actually, but
sorry.
She had all the good remnants of that on there. I like that. I think it's really good. I think they did a really, really good job with that. So far this week, guys, nothing has disappointed me. This is the blueberry muffin.
Last but not least.
A warm blueberry cookie smothered in a buttery glaze and topped with a delightful crunch of blueberry muffin streusel. 4.4 average rating, 76,000 reviews on this guy.
This also has been my almost like top 5.
This is like in the past has been like Costco muffin.
Yeah.
Like taste. If you guys have had a Costco muffin. If you haven't, where you been? Okay. That streusel
Oh my
always
God.
adds a nice little crunch on top there too.
Oh my. Oh, it's so good. It's like a fake blueberry taste, but it's so good.
I just think it's not though. I don't think it's really all that fake.
I love it.
That is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Before it even touched my mouth,
You tasted
I could taste the blueberry. Like that's how strong that blueberry taste
And the aftertaste is super good too.
I'm gonna try and get this in there and see if we can get it to focus. See that like one little blueberry right there? Like they got like actual blueberry pieces built into that cookie.
I'd be interested to know if they were dried before and then they put them in, which is usually the case if you're baking, but it would be interesting to know if they put...
Whatever they do it right.
Keep doing it.
They do it right.
And don't change it. Okay.
It's ranking time, number 6.
This is gonna be probably one of the harder ones for me
absolutely.
to
I
rate.
agree.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with this one.
That's where I'm going too.
It's not a bad cookie, and I think some
cookie.
people are gonna go crazy and are be like, "This is top like."
It's actually the best Skillet cookie I think we've ever had.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
a really good cookie. That is my number 6 as well.
Okay.
Now on to the 5th place.
5th place, I'm gonna go with this one. Only, I think it's so good. Only because I don't like cheesecake, so it's just not my. But for what it is for me. That was
that's pretty
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
My number 5, 5th place goes to the strawberry.
Dagger in my heart.
What is it? The milkshake, confetti milkshake. The confetti milkshake. I really like it, guys. Any of these cookies on another day, another lineup could have been top 3.
Yeah.
I really like that. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is this guy. Best one I've ever had. However, I've just never been a massive, huge fan of it. But it was the best one I've ever had.
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
This is where it gets tricky. I am gonna go number 4 with the salted caramel cheesecake as well. Really enjoyed it. Taste was on point. I like cookies. I've said that before.
You like cookies?
Hard to beat cookies. Well, this is it's a cheesecake.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, that's
what
true.
I mean. Number 3.
Okay, number 3 for me is this guy only because the 2 in front of it just were better. But it's a freaking, I think this is one of my favorite chocolate cookies that they do. That's my number 3 as well. Goes the Galaxy Brownie. I know they don't call it a Galaxy Brownie, but that's what they do. It's the Cosmic Brownie. Okay. You know. Second place, runner-up. Second place is this one, but it was a very close. I would imagine so. Is a close runner-up to my number 1. So this is the Confetti Milkshake for my number 2. Mine was very close as well, but my runner-up, because there can only be one winner, is the Mallow Sandwich featuring that Oreo. Bada bang, that was good. I really like that one a lot, which means our number 1 is the blueberry muffin. Oh my gosh, guys. Literally, you can open your mouth. You don't even have to bite it. And I can taste the blueberry. I can taste it right there. You can look at it and almost taste it. You can touch it with your fingers and it translates into your mouth. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing actually. That one is awesome, which is surprising. Normally, I like ones with like frosting on them and stuff. Yeah, that one's killer. I mean, it does have like a glaze, but it's mind-blowing taste. For having just a glaze, just unreal. So all in all, guys, really insane lineup here. We want to know which ones you guys are excited to try, and if you try one, which one was your favorite. Give us your top 3. Give us your top 3, and let us know this too. We didn't get the Snickerdoodle in this lineup. Snickerdoodle's fine. Like, give me one Snickerdoodle a year, but is there anybody out there that just like loves going to Crumbl for a Snickerdoodle? My dad loves Snickerdoodle, but I don't see him going to Crumbl every week for a Snickerdoodle. You can make them at home. You can make them at home, right? But you can't make this at home, and you can't make that blueberry streusel. I mean, I could try. I don't think I could make any of these at home. I couldn't even make a Snickerdoodle, but yeah. All right, guys, we've got other great videos coming up. We're actually gonna go film another one right now that is unlike anything you've ever seen from the Savory Swole Mates before. That's it. I'm not saying anymore. I cannot tell you any more about it. But thanks for tuning in for this week's video, and we look forward to seeing you next time with the Savory Swole Mates. Bye. See you guys.